like trans people. He was like, trans people are kind of like midgets. Like they scare me sometimes.
Nah, low key, bro. No, wait, I'm not gonna say it like that because when you say low key or like, but it sounds like you're gonna say something crazy.
Yeah,
I was
no,
about to say, low key, bro.
that wasn't my quote, by the way. That was a comedian.
I'll be thinking realistically, niggas be like, oh, trans people be crazy. How crazy could you be if you think to yourself, I'm about to remove my genitals or I'm about to do this thing to make life harder for attention or because I'm nuts? I feel like you got to dead ass feel that way because you
You got 100%.
sacrificing your livelihood.
My thing is, it'd be handsome dudes that become ugly women. That takes a lot of effort.
No,
Like,
it do, and I don't think people like that's how I think about like gay and everything. Like I think like why would someone make their life harder if they bullshitting about it? It's not like life gets easier when you like, well, I'm gay.
yeah,
You about to
nobody.
deal with worse shit.
You better take it in the ass. Like
No.
that's
Bro, I take a shit and I'm like, no, I couldn't do it. I'm like, I'm like, you gotta love it. You gotta love the game, bro. I'm not. I couldn't do
yeah. No, you gotta 100% be in for that. Like that's not something you could be half in. I
half
mean,
out, literally.
bisexuals, I guess,
No,
but like you can't be half in, half out when it comes to taking it.
no, but I even hear from bisexual dudes. D'Angelo's bisexual, bro, and he don't. He throw it. He pitching. He not catching, bro. So I think you could take like it's like straight ways to be to where you really don't ever got to do the hard shit for real. Like you can have an easy life, bro. That's what I think I'd be doing, bro. I don't think I'd be out here catching nothing,
I
bro.
don't think I'd be doing any
Yeah,
of it. I think I'm just. I think I'm good.
I think gun in
You
my
ever?
head, if I had to pick one, I'm picking pitching, bro. I feel like that's the easiest one.
Yeah, but we didn't say there was a gun to anybody's head. So now
I feel
you
like you
just.
gotta put situations like that to know the type of man you're gonna be, bro.
Well, then I'd be pitching. All right, bro. I'd be pitching.
But
Shit.
no, okay. On to the actual topic. We was gonna talk about like relationships and shit.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, bro, I think relationships are real cool. But I think for certain people, specifically those with mental illness, they are the most triggering shits ever, bro.
I think you're probably right. Like if you got BPD, cooked.
BPD, bipolar, ADHD, anything where like you could develop a hyperfixation on somebody, you're cooked. Like
Yeah, like you could get obsessed with somebody, like
you're
OCD,
cooked.
all that shit. It's tough because there may be a point like with bipolar is like, oh, I feel like I need this person to exist,
Yeah, like they validate your whole purpose.
and then you flip off to a depressive episode, and then you like get away from me.
Yeah, like I hate you. You suck.
With BPD, they literally like you literally obsess over somebody. They become your person, like your safe spot, and then without them, you feel broken.
Alone, it's like, bro, it's like such a pain, bro. Like relationships hurt me so bad, bro. Where I literally think to myself, I would rather be stabbed multiple times, bro, than deal with a heartbreak or deal with anything involving like a person like being that close to me and hurting me. I'd be thinking like, yeah, bro, I'd rather just get beat up or jump, bro.
I'd rather be shot.
Yeah, like straight up, bro. It hurts too bad, bro. I didn't heard a motherfucker be like, yeah, I hate you. I'd be like, ooh, yeah, I'm not
I would
recovering from
cry in
that.
my room
I'm
for
not
like
recovering from that for a good chunk, bro. Like at
that would be
least
like 3 years of just like
just hurt.
self work and hurt. Just I'd probably take it out on the world.
No, literally, bro. I remember there was a time where I would get hurt and I would just do a ton of drugs, bro. Like I mean, like I was looking. I did ecstasy, I did shrooms, I did acid. I damn near was thinking about doing all three at a point. I was like, I'm about to take all three and see what happens. Maybe I elevate to a new plane of
You would have been
existence.
in a different fucking world.
Something,
Your
bro.
brain would have been cooked.
But I realized like ecstasy is such an overrated drug, bro. I think if you have mental illness, ecstasy does not work or something. Because for me, I just feel like talking a lot, and I love everything, but it has to be like good. Like it's not always that clear. It's always sometimes where I'm just talking a lot,
I think that's what ecstasy does, though. It's a hug drug. It just makes you want to like be around people
bro.
and
It's
like hug them.
great. It's honestly great in that aspect, but I wouldn't be like, I take this shit every day.
No, I don't think anybody's rolling every day. That shit doesn't sound like a fun time.
It don't, bro, because you just always yapping at the fucking mouth, and you always giddy and happy, and you just like want to resolve all issues. Like it's very annoying because you're like overly optimistic
You'd be
and
like, to
positive.
remember the time I stole your pencil? I didn't mean to do
Yeah, I'm
that.
so like you gonna start crying and talking about it, like I'm so sorry, bro. That was terrible with me. Like
That's
it's
terrible.
ridiculous. But I realized I was using drugs as a coping mechanism, bro, to feel something. And I noticed that I even do that shit with like sex or something. I'd be like, yeah, I feel shitty. Let me
That's
fuck
because sex
something.
give you hella oxytocin. That
Yeah,
gives you
it's like
dopamine.
validation, bro, and everything. It gives you everything you need in that moment of hurt
I
to
mean,
like
I was
make you
using
not feel
weed
that
to
way.
cope because weed before I was medicated, weed didn't make me crash. Now I smoke weed, that shit, my medicine just fucking drops me into the
Yeah, I feel like that probably do affect me too with what I take, but I don't notice it. Like I gotta smoke a certain like I know if I hit pins, I usually don't get as high, but if I smoke like normal weed, I feel pretty high. Like it's weird, or sometimes the high don't feel as intense or something. It feel like just different. I don't know if I'm explaining that
well,
right.
you on a mood stabilizer too, so that makes sense.
Yeah, bro. Oh
But
my god, I remember when I first asked people on that, bro, because I was on ADHD meds too, and Vyvanse causes more impulse like control issues. So it dead ass was like an ant. I'd take it and do more dumb shit and I wasn't noticing. I'm like, why am I doing this shit like so much? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking this ADHD meds. I would feel so good, bro. But it's like ironic because you would feel so good off of it, but it's a blood constrictor, so you don't get hard. It's no, you're not getting an inch of anything, bro. Like it's gonna take probably like an hour and a half to really get there, and maybe a little bit longer to stay there, bro. Like it's crazy. So I got on the Abilify and it just put me to sleep. I just be knocked out all the time, bro. It'll put me to sleep, KO me, and that honestly solve my issues. I can't do nothing dumb if I'm knocked out.
yeah, I think that's how they do most of us though. Because when I first got on meds, they gave me something to sedate my ass, like, and I didn't realize. So I took it the first day, and they were like, I damn near crashed the car. I was
No,
so
it
asleep.
it'll put you to sleep, bro. I take Abilify, and sometimes it'll hit me with such a level of peace and tranquility. I be in that boy like I can fall asleep at work standing up, bro.
That's
Like it's dead ass that bad, bro. And like that make me think like, damn, bro. We be trying to solve all this other shit, but niggas need to figure out like emotional pain and how to resolve that peacefully, bro.
bro. They need to like, I don't know, like Naruto when he talked to the Jinchuriki, bro.
We
I
need some
need
shit like that.
I need somebody to talk to my soul.
We need some bleach level shit, bro. Like, let me go in my soul and talk to myself, bro.
Yeah, like that's the type of time that I'm on. I want to speak to my soul and be like, hey, bro, computer heal.
Computer heal. Oh my god, bro. And I be hearing they be doing certain drugs to like heal shit. Like I know they do like ketamine and shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
ketamine creates new neural pathways.
yeah, that's what made me start doing acid and shit. Cause I was like, they said like it creates neuroplasticity in the brain. So I was like, I want all that. I want more.
I want whatever that
I
is.
want more neuroplasticity. I want to be able to mold and meld my brain in a way, bro, where it could do different shit than what it normally would do. I want to experience more of that. That seemed cool as
They need to
hell.
get that shit to Republicans.
No, bro, I realize if a lot of people just did drugs, I'm not saying drugs are needed, but some people should just pop a ecstasy and just talk about politics and see
Nah,
how
you gonna
much
have somebody grandma popping Zans.
think of the level of empathy a person would have, bro, if they pop like imagine like you popped dang, I lost my whole train of thought, a Zanny or an ecstasy thing and you talk about politics and you came with a level of empathy. A lot of people just need empathy in conversations, bro.
Yeah, we gonna throw them in a K hole though. I'm putting Donald Trump in a K hole.
He gotta go.
We just gonna load him up with as much ketamine as we, and his ass gonna be in there.
Yeah, that'll probably fix a lot of issues. He might come out a different dude, bro.
Oh, 100%.
I
He
feel
gonna
like
come out remembering that he likes trans people.
yeah. Honestly, bro, I think more people should just be honest and be like, yeah, I'm a little queer, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
He's definitely like a little.
A little more than a little, more than a
The
little.
way he talks about the way he was talking about Arnold Palmer's dick.
I don't think you can
God,
talk
bro.
about a meat like that and not like it a little bit, bro.
I think he loved it.
I think he loved it.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, okay, back to relationships. So yeah, bro, it's just interesting how like one person can not touch you, not put a hand on you, but hurt you so badly where it's like, damn, you could have whooped my ass and I probably would have like recovered differently from it.
It's also odd how one person could completely heal you, like at certain points
Just
too.
like you could meet, bro. You could be like, I'm not gonna fall in love ever again. Walk across the street. I could walk down this block, bro. Meet somebody, and that could be my wife. Like that could be literally the woman I end my whole existence with. She fixes, like not even fixes, but like she brings me to a place where I can resolve a lot of my issues myself. Not her being the like cause of it, but like I dead ass. I'm like, damn, I gotta do better.
Are you
I
allowing
get a
space for that though? That's the real question, bro. Are
no.
you
I'm
allowing?
trying to. I'm trying to work on allowing space for that, bro. Because I do want to find love. I do want to like meet somebody who's my person and I'm willing to like fight for that, like dead ass. Like I think genuinely for me, I don't even like the concept of love unless it feels like something I earned.
Bet that's the final boss right there. Whoop his ass.
Flip the camera. But no, bro, that's what I be thinking. Like I want to get to a point, bro, where I'm like comfortable being by myself. But on the other end, it's like for me personally, I've been alone for a lot of parts of my life. Like I've been like I would say very much alone Because even like growing up, I didn't have like a closeness. Like I didn't have a closeness with family.
You didn't have siblings or anything?
Not closeness though. Like
Hmm.
I have a sister, but we wasn't close. We still aren't close. Like I didn't hang out with her, do shit with her. Like if I was sad, I could talk to my sister, or talk to my mom, or talk to my dad. Because my dad was alcoholic and an addict. My mom worked all the fucking time, and like she's hard to talk to because she's like different. Like she's like
Your mom was tough. She'd call me
she
a
tough as
pussy.
hell. She tough as hell. If I cried about a woman, bro, a woman could have cheated on me. And if I cried to my mom about it, she'd be like, "You got to man the fuck up.
That's what she told me.
Go get some
I
more
got my
pussy,
little heart broke. I wanted that girl so bad, and got
bro."
my heart broke. I'm crying on her porch. His mama come out. Stop being a fucking pussy.
Bro,
What?
and I realized at a young age, I cannot vent to my mom about issues like that. I have to just eat it, bro.
Yeah,
I have to just eat that shit on the chin. I remember, bro, I went through a bad breakup and I slipped up and cried in front of my mom, bro. I was like, I'm never doing that shit again. I literally don't like doing that because I feel so like weak and vulnerable about it, bro. And it's like, I hate that feeling. And I realized even in relationships later on, if I'm too vulnerable, I start backing up. Like literally one of my therapists, bro, I was with this dude named Ronald. And I realized like he started knowing me too well. So I switched therapists.
yeah, that was a bad idea,
I
wasn't it?
know, like I literally ran. It's literally such a good example of me running away
Can you get
from
him back?
closeness. I could probably, but it's like I don't even want to do that because I left him, bro. I can't.
You could come back and say, "Hey, man, I worked it out."
I worked it. I worked it out. I'm better now, but that just makes me think, bro. Like it's interesting how like even the way you raise can form how you love people and how love approaches. Because obviously we're different with how we love and like how I even approach love compared to probably
Yeah,
how you approach love.
yeah. I
Because
mean, my childhood wasn't no fucking roses. My mom and dad got divorced when I was like 5, probably, and then my mom got remarried, but she ended up getting divorced again after like 7 years. Come to find out, only 2 of those years of marriage counted because the guy had forged the marriage license
oh,
because he was married to somebody else
oh,
for
that's
the first
crazy,
5 years of the marriage. So, like, I learned a lot about love. Like, my parents were like my step parent, my stepdad, and my mom loved each other a lot, but then that shit fell apart. So now I look at love a little bit differently. That shit,
do you feel like because like from what I know, you are pretty close with your family. Like
yeah,
you have like nice family like closeness.
yeah.
Or correct me wrong. Okay, so do you feel like that affects you more? Because I didn't, and I feel like the way we go about love definitely reflects that in some shape or form.
I think because I have a close knit family, I look at love from a familial perspective, a little differently. But love relationship wise, I can honestly say I have not seen a relationship work out
Okay,
like
same.
in my family. Like I haven't seen relationships that lasted. So it makes me cautious when I'm entering relationships and staying in a relationship because I don't want to get hurt. It's like a protecting your own heart sort of thing. And
Right.
and
No,
that's
I feel you.
and I think that's part of where I fail is not leaving space to be vulnerable enough. Because when you open up that door to the vulnerability, then it's like you naked. You out in the
You naked
cold.
and afraid, bro. I understand that completely because that's how I think of like I've seen my sister. She's been in multiple relationships. They don't usually work out. They don't last that long. She with someone right now, and I hope they last forever. But I've always seen her be on and off with dudes. My mom and dad didn't last long. A lot of my family don't have lasting relationships with people romantically or even like familial wise, and I think that definitely affects like me and everything because didn't have any stability either growing up with like people in my life. So my dad would be around. He went to prison for 4 years of my life, and it was like during I would say important years of my life is where I didn't have him. He went to prison in like fourth or fifth grade or something like that, and I didn't get him till ninth. So I
Yeah,
went
no,
through
that's a lot.
very much like the growing points of being a dude, bro. I just didn't have my dad
Yeah.
and I just had a bitter, like not to hold my mama, but like she was bitter, she was angry. So I have her in the back, just being like, yeah, just don't be like your dad. If I do anything similar to my dad, I'm like a bad person. Like it was just a lot of
I
pressure.
think for me, like I had a dad up until I was 12. And then suddenly I had no father figure. And then when
Yeah.
I'm turning into a teenager. And that was tough because I was in a house with my grandma and my mom. And
Sup, y'all? We back up in here.
I don't even remember where we left off, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
We basically was saying that like the way we love definitely comes from how we was raised in our environment. I don't know how I remember that, but I did. And I was basically saying how like due to me not having a lot of closeness within my family and definitely not getting any examples of a healthy relationship within my family, it definitely made me go forward in life not really knowing what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to dating at all. I just thought you get with somebody and y'all like hang out and fuck a lot. That was my initial thought, and like
And
they
that was
like
that
you.
was relationships. That's it.
I thought that was it. Like high school me was like fucking and y'all hang out and that's like, y'all hug and stuff and hold hands.
I think that's a lot of what relationships actually are. You're very close to hitting it on the nail.
Like y'all hang out, y'all do things together, and then y'all also have sex. And then that's really the difference between like a friend and then your girlfriend. Like you're having sex with her in between those events, maybe at those
Your
events.
girlfriend's kind of like your best friend
Yeah, it's really like
that you
having a
just
best
happen
friend.
to also dig inside. Like,
Yeah. It's like it's a lot of digging inside of her, bro. And that's great. But I was realizing that maybe there's like, as time went on, maybe there's deeper things than being inside of somebody. Like, yeah, okay, I could be inside of her, but do I even know her favorite color?
yeah, I hope you knew her favorite
No,
color.
I know every person I've been with, I know their favorite color. I can go in order. I think,
No, I don't need to know that. I don't need that information.
just I swear to God, I do because I care about stuff like that. I do like knowing the person I'm with because I feel like that's just as important as being intimate with them. Like, because what if a nigga comes to me like, "Yeah, I'm with your girl now," I'm like, "But do you know her favorite color?" That'll fucking nigga up, bro.
Do
Some
you
niggas
know
don't
her
know that.
middle name? Like,
No, you don't even know her middle name, bro. You don't even know what the fuck she do when she nervous and like worried about shit. Like,
you
you
don't know
got
her ticks. You don't know what make her work. Yeah, I get it.
You see what I'm saying? Like I think it's way cooler things, and I think that's one thing I realized as a man. It's like sex does not. It's not the like validation you should get from the act. The act of sex is validation from the fact that someone trusts you enough to be inside of them, not
Yeah,
just the fact that like, oh, she want to fuck you. That's cool. That's like base instinct though with sex. Like that's not like anything important. It's the fact that like afterwards she wants to hold you, or afterwards like I don't know, like it's just all the other shit that
it's the
comes with it.
vulnerability that comes after
Yeah,
the
it's the
fact.
vulnerability, like past the passion and like the freak shit. Once that shit's done, what are y'all doing after? Y'all cuddling, hanging out, enjoying each other's space and company. Post the night. A lot of people nut and that motherfucker gotta go. But it's like you fuck with somebody when it's like, I want you to be here. Post like I want to
Yeah,
be with you. I
I
don't
want to
want you to
hold
get
you
out.
post this
I'm not grossed
versus
out by you.
let me get my pants on. I gotta go.
Yeah, I got to leave. Like this is too much. And I noticed sometimes with people, bro, especially other interactions I had in my life that aren't relationship based, that I've definitely felt like sometimes I do enjoy the fact that I know this person doesn't like me that deeply, and I can still get the like benefits of feeling loved, but I know it's not genuine. If that makes sense, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
how can I explain it? It's like I know this person doesn't like me enough to date me, but on the other end of the spectrum, I can almost ignore that and be like, this person does mess with me though, to an extent. Like
like they're attracted to me,
they're
or
attracted to me, they do fuck with me, they enjoy me, like shit like that.
they
But
just don't want something long term from
yeah,
me.
like I don't have that fear or worry of that. And I think I'd be a worry that like once someone likes you deeper than just that, that it's gonna fuck up and go bad because that
I
means
mean,
someone has to see you.
I think there's value in like short term relationships, like filling the gap, having experiences, and learning more about yourself through a relationship. Like, not everything has to be permanent. And I
Mm,
think that our generation has kind of gotten away from just like straight up, dating people and courting people. It it feels like one day you wake up and you're in a relationship.
for years.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand that. It do feel like sometimes things can either go too fast or too slow.
it's like you dead ass like I said, you wake up and then one day y'all just kind of go together. Like y'all, there was no, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? None of that. It just happens. And I think that's a problem for our generation because often the boundaries that are supposed to be set never are
Yeah.
because the conversations aren't had. There's no actual conversation. It's just, okay, you and I hang out a lot. We talk a lot. So we must be boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah, it's like we assuming, we're pre-assuming instead
Yeah.
of having an actual conversation and getting to that point.
And there's no courting leading up to it. It's just
Yeah,
like
that is a fair point.
y'all talk for a long enough time. Y'all talk for a couple of weeks and then there's no question pop. It's just kind of,
Y'all just together.
y'all just keep
It's just a
talking.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying on that. That actually is a very fair point.
I think that's the problem right now.
Do you so random, this still on top of relationships, but do you think poly is like viable?
I
Like
think
dead
poly can be
ass.
viable.
Like for real?
Yeah, I think it can be
Like from
viable.
beginning to end. You don't
You
think
have to be very communicative.
Yeah, I just don't think I'm built for that shit. Because I've have thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could do poly. But I'm like, I don't want to share my woman.
No, I could be poly, but I don't know. There'd have to be conversations had. Like
They gotta
there'd have to be some in-depth conversations about how this is gonna work. Because being poly doesn't mean that you're just going out and fucking.
right,
Being poly is like bringing somebody into your relationship.
right. It's like you're dating three people. It's not like
Yeah.
separate
Well,
interactions.
dating through like you may be dating the other person and not necessarily dating their partner.
Oh, it's just like space for another person in a relationship.
Yeah, like it's acknowledging that your partner may have the capability of loving more than one person.
Do you think that's like, how can I say this? Do you think that's like genuine though? Do you think it's possible to be like, I love you to death,
Yeah,
but I also love this person to death?
yeah. I think that it is possible. I mean, there's plenty of examples of people out there that are
Right.
in
Nah,
poly
yeah,
relationships
true.
that are working.
I don't be seeing old people though,
That's because the old
like
people be
married.
dying.
Nah, true. I guess that probably is. Maybe they just don't be around long enough.
Or you don't see it because like generally there's one main couple and then there's like side relationships, and often poly people they have like their main partner that they're with, and then the side relationships kind of are floaters that may happen, may not.
Do you think like, okay, so poly and then there's open relationship.
Open relationship is just saying you want to fuck other people, in all honesty.
Okay, so you don't think it's no you don't think it's no sentimentality like in that at all. It's
I
just
don't
like
think an open relationship is
it's just
healthy.
like a person being like, I just want to fuck other people.
I think so. Like I thought that I wanted an open relationship at one point, but I had poly and open relationships mixed up.
Okay.
Open relationship is just like you're supposed to in an open relationship communicate, but often people don't. They just go do what they want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Like they
true.
be in other people's DMs sliding and shit, and that's like
Fiending, bro. Fiending. With the
open relationships are what horny men ask for when they really don't like their chick that much, but they are comfortable with her and don't want to get rid of her. And open relationships are what horny women ask for when they went and got a gym membership and start looking good.
do you think like do you think love is a choice or do you think love is something that should always be easy to like be in? Like, for example, do you think like people be like, oh, I met her and I was in love at first sight and I've never questioned it. And there's people that's like, I've been in love with her, but there's times where I question it and I have to reaffirm how I feel about this person. Do
I
you
think
think
there's
both are
both.
valid?
Both are valid.
Okay. I think so
I
too.
think 100% both are valid because like you could love somebody like you saw him and from the moment you met him you knew that was the one.
Mm.
And for a lot of people that happens. They see their person, they chase them. Sometimes they get rejected, and it takes like 4 tries till the person accepts them. But then when they do, that love is forever. It's permanent. I
Mm.
think relationships are gonna have ups and downs regardless. Um, they're just not always the same. Like some people, they don't argue at all in their entire relationship, and that's healthy. I mean, I think they may have disagreements, but they don't argue. And there's couples that may argue a bunch,
Right.
but they always are together, and they still love each other at the end of the day. And it never comes to blows or anything like that. It's just two different types of like communication or two different types of communicating. Um, it it all depends on what kind of personalities the two people have in the relationship. Is the other thing because there's so many different types of personalities.
Right. No, that's true. How you feel about the whole ride or die culture when it comes to I don't know if this specifically for like black people like us, right? When it comes to like she got to ride for me when I don't got nothing. I'm in a fucking box. That's my bid. Like, you know what I'm saying? You heard people say shit like that, like,
Yeah, I've heard shit like that.
and do you think that's fair for like a woman to have to deal? Like, do you think a man should come to a woman like, yo, I don't got nothing right now, but love. You should rock with me if you love me for real. As I'm a bum right now, but I'm not gonna be a bum in the future.
I
Like,
don't think that you should date potential.
do you think there's a case though? And sometimes it being like, I know he can reach it though. Like, not like I think he can
I
reach
mean,
it. He will reach it.
there's obviously been cases where people think that somebody will reach it and they stuck it out and it worked out well for
Right. It
them.
is a lot of cases where that shit.
There's a bunch of cases where the
There's a
nigga
bunch.
stayed a bum.
Yeah, there's a bunch. You're not wrong.
There's a bunch of cases. You look at
Yeah.
all the people we went to high school with and how many people actually made it. Man, look at how many of them girls ended up single with a child.
With a child.
Man, they dated potential and it didn't pan out. And it's beautiful women.
Man, no, that is a fair point. I do think it's interesting how like for like we was talking about before, how one person can really ruin you or make you
Yeah.
like genuinely. And it's like for a lot of women, I think a lot of women be so beautiful, not just like physically, but like as people. And then they meet this dude who like completely just
Fucking
snuffs
energy
it.
vampires.
Yeah,
Bro.
just snuffs it, puts a baby in them, and just like fucks up their life for real. And I'm not saying women can't bounce back or shit like
No,
that.
I think that when you get a woman pregnant and then you disappear, you put her in a financial predicament.
Mental.
Yeah, in a mental predicament. Like you fuck her head up. You literally like you destroy that girl. And that's why I think it's so important for people to just be careful who you have kids with. And obviously, you could be as careful as you want. A nigga's still gonna fuck that shit up if you want to. Like, let's be for real.
Right. It's only so much you can really plan for.
No, you can't plan 100% for the future. Which is scary.
Man, like, bro, and that's why I be saying, like, that's the one part about Batman I think is like honestly kind of funny. Because things be like, oh, Batman prepared for everything. But if you really look at the things Batman is prepared for, it usually don't go to plan. Like that nigga made a whole plan for all the Justice League villains, and there's a whole comic book run where a villain found the plan, used it against the Justice League niggas, and it backfired on Batman horribly. So I'm like, you really can't plan for even comic book characters can't plan for fucking everything,
Yeah.
bro. You can only do what you can in that moment and just really hope everything go to plan.
Batman's
People are
only
so
OP with prep time. You can't prep for when somebody uses your plan.
you know what I mean? You can't prep it. Like you could be like, yeah, I'm about to prep to be in love. Like I'm not gonna fall in love, whatever. And you meet a woman that just breaks them guards. Like you just meet her and she just says all the right things. You fuck. You like, damn, I like this motherfucker now. And now
Yeah.
you cooked, bro. And I think it's worse when you got like ADHD, bipolar, BPD, and shit like that. Because those people become like deep attachments for you. Like there's people in my life, bro, where I think about how I love them and how I love them and shit like that. And I think like, damn, they really can ruin or make me, bro. Like if they say something to me, it impacts them real bad. If something happens to them, it impacts them real bad. Like
They have a lot of power over you. And maybe, like, that's something that you'll probably need to work on.
no, yeah, I do got to work on having like a little not detachment because I don't like saying detached from people. It's just like I sometimes don't want to feel like I'm so conjoined to somebody to where like if they not in a good spot, I feel shitty. And then I
Yeah.
know I'm a person that goes over and beyond for people in situations if I know they're going through something. I don't like leaving them alone in those situations.
Yeah.
Even like I try my best. I'm not saying I haven't ever done no shit like that. I'm just saying generally across the board, I feel like most people say Delonte is like a person who would help me in a situation if he can. Whatever he could do, he probably would try to do. And I notice sometimes that puts me in situations where it's like I get in this mindset where I'm like, okay, they're gonna do the same thing for me.
I feel like, whereas I'm a person who people would say, Luke is a person that will help me within his means.
Right. Like you're responsible and you have boundaries with it, which I think is why you probably just don't be as stressed out as I be about certain shit. Because I be thinking like I give an arm up for this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I don't
other
think like
people's
I need my
problems.
arm.
I learned that other people's problems can't be mine.
Right.
I can't make everybody's problem my problem because I'll be stressed the fuck out. I'm already stressed out as it is. If I take on anybody else's shit on my plate, man,
Right. I guess I be thinking like I don't know. Maybe the part of me be thinking like if I help this person, I'm helping myself, or like something could like making it to where like this does something for me by helping this person, or it makes me feel better. Because I know sometimes I don't like myself, so when I help people, it makes me like myself more because I'm like I'm doing something good.
Bro, think he Deku.
A little, bro. I think it really is. Media's fucking me up a little bit, bro. I be having like this savior sense like thing in my brain where I'm like, I gotta help people, and if I don't help people, then what am I doing in my life good? Because just by myself, I don't feel like I do good things.
I feel like you can help people in other ways. Sometimes you might just need to help strangers, like go volunteer at a soup kitchen or something.
That's what I want to do. I just don't know how to get into that. I never
just
done
look
it
it
before.
up.
Just look it up.
Yeah, look up how to volunteer at soup kitchen.
Oh, okay, is that simple? I feel like a dickhead now, y'all. Because I do want to do shit like that. I do like helping and like contributing to society as like a whole and doing beneficial things for it.
You literally live near, I think it's on St. Antoine Street or something like that.
I think I'm talking about.
There's St. Vincent de Paul over there.
Okay.
Usually churches have like soup kitchens that you can volunteer at.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna try that out, y'all. Try some volunteering, do some good in the world, bro. Cause I
Yeah,
like doing that. It make me feel good, bro.
I volunteer every once in a while.
Yeah, I be feeling good as hell. I donate blood and shit.
I
I
pass
try
out
to
food.
I try to do my part.
Um, I want to get breaded up so that I could be like those people on YouTube that be passing out food to homeless people and
Yeah,
shit.
bro. I'm like, that's having money. It seems so cool because I'm like, I could do so much good things with it, and it just make me feel good.
That's why I like tell the homies that they gotta lock in so much.
No,
Because
yeah,
if you want to accomplish the shit that you want in life, unfortunately, we live in this capitalistic ass, ugly ass world.
yeah. Money
So
matters, bro.
money matters, even in relationships. Money matters. Like if you're not in a place where you could take care of your partner, then like what are you doing? You feel me?
No, I understand that. I think that's a fair point. I think a lot of people get into relationships with just the concept of love, and I think love can take you far. I think love is a
Love can only take you so far.
yeah. I think love is the gas, bro. But the car need to be stable too. You know what
Yeah,
I
no, the
mean?
car need four
That's
tires.
like having a car with gas in it, but your car can't fucking move, bro. Like the tires fucked up, the engine's blowing the fuck up. Like, but you got gas in it.
That shit sitting on bricks.
You
All
know what I
right.
mean? But it got gas in it. That's basically what niggas be saying. Like, oh, we just need love in this bitch. I think love is like the thing that keeps you grounded. Like, it's like, okay, I love this person, but it's like if this person can't do shit besides love you, and there's other shit in the world we need realistically.
The relationship could be the engine. All right. We call in love the gas. But if your transmission is blown, you're cooked.
You ain't going nowhere. You
Money's
just
the
gonna be
transmission right now.
you're gonna be in a car with gas in it. Do you know how fucking annoying it is to have like the ability, the thing you need to go to point A, but you can't go because the thing you're trying to like leave out of fucking can't move. Like that's annoying. It's like having money and you can't spend it. Or it's just like being broke. Actually, no, just being broke is the most frustrating, annoying thing,
I've
at
been
least for a
there.
nigga. For
Been,
a man, I think that's the most
I think for
irritating thing
everybody,
ever.
bro, when your life is tied up with your expenses and shit,
It's so annoying, bro. I be so fucking pissed off, bro. I be thinking like, damn, I could have done this shit and I can't do it because I'm broke.
can't go
Or
to this
I have to do
concert because
this.
I'm broke. Can't go to this movie because I'm broke. Can't even go. Man, can't get no
Can't hang
cheeks.
with this baddie, y'all. I'm broke. Like, because you can't go up to women and be like, yo, I just got dick and hug. I got dicks and hugs, bro. I got some meat
They
and a
want to
hug for you.
eat.
Yeah, they want food. They want water. They want a home. Like, it's shit that you have to provide besides just the dick. The dick is like, it's like a sandwich, bro. You can't
Dick
just have the
sandwich.
meat. You can't just have the meat in the bread, bro. Motherfuckers like lettuce, tomato, onions, some bell, some shit in there, bro. You gotta add
Yeah,
some.
I need everything on my burger,
You feel
bro.
what I'm saying? I need everything in my burger, bro. And that's why I be thinking like a lot of relationships fail, bro. And I can think of shit where I went wrong relationships where it's like I thought like just this one thing would be enough because I over glamify it in my brain. Like I think like love is like so powerful, but that's for me because I feel emotions intensely.
Yeah, no, like it's overly romantic in your head, but to them, like they might be like, "We sleeping on the floor right now."
Yeah, like we're on the floor. We're on the floor, bro, and you don't got no fucking food in the fridge. And I'd be like,
But we got love though.
well, we got love, and I love the fuck out of you, and I do anything to make that happen. But it's like no one wants to. You don't want to put if you love somebody, you don't want to put them in a situation where they struggle. That's love. Loving isn't being like, yeah, struggle with me, bitch. Like that's crazy. Yeah, bro. When I don't got nothing, I want you
That's that
riding with
ride or
me.
die shit,
That
bro.
ride or die shit is fucking insane. Ride or die has to be like within a person loving you. Like if the person isn't meaning to put you in a situation and they're really trying their best and you know they're gonna get out that situation, that's different. But it'd be like ride or die situations, bro, where it's like that nigga is not about to go nowhere in a year, bro. Like he's literally just yapping to you, bullshitting. And women do it too. I'm not even saying just niggas. Women and men both bullshit about what they're gonna do and will do and shit like that. And a lot of times it's because people are so nice and understanding, they take advantage of that. And you can even unconsciously or I guess subconsciously take advantage of someone like that because they're not establishing boundaries. That's why it's good to have boundaries because it allows everyone around you to know what they can and can't do. So when they do mess up, they know they messed up. You don't have to be a dickhead and be like, I can't talk to you no more. You already told him beforehand. That's why I like how Luke handles himself in situations because he has boundaries. So if you fuck up, you don't got to think too hard about what you. He'll be like, "Yo, that wasn't cool. Just stop talking to you." Like it's like I respect that aspect of it because I'd be like, I want to figure it out. Like I want to like make it work.
I like the problem solve, but I've only got so much time in the day, and like if something's bad enough, I already made up my mind. I don't have to talk it through. Like I know that I don't fuck with that, so I'm just done.
Right? No, I understand that. I think that's a fair point. I think it's a pretty fair point.
Now, I do think that I could do a better job of communicating sometimes, but I'm working on it. You know, the medicine's helping.
Nah, yeah, bro. Speaking of that, we're both medicated individuals. We both have bipolar. I have bipolar 1.
I've got both bipolar 2,
So
so
it's like we're the most emotional niggas you could meet, bro. And on that note, I feel like bipolar or just being emotional as a man is so annoying because it's like almost like people will view you as less of a man for being so emotional.
yeah. I
At
haven't
least
run
for
into
me.
people seeing me as less of a man for being emotional, but I've seen people like look at me weird because of how irrational you can be in that emotional state.
Yeah.
Like I just flip like that. I didn't get that. Shut up, Siri.
Siri trying to join in on us,
Siri
bro.
want to be on the
First
pod.
podcast, we got Siri on this bitch with us.
No, but like I've seen people just confused by how irrational I could be, and it's just because my brain will flip from like that depressive to manic. Like,
Yeah, like you're feeling fucking amazing. Everything makes sense. Everything's like,
but manic episodes can also be just like crazy shit too.
yeah, like super paranoid, super. You don't trust niggas no more. You think like your homegirl's trying to like fucking stab you in the back. Like it's just you get weird, bro. And
You think that they don't fuck with you no more just because they disappeared for like 5 minutes.
yeah, bro. And I think mental illness, especially in the black community, is already like weird. Like it's
Come on, so you're
taboo.
not gonna text me back, huh?
You know what I mean? I'm acting weird as hell, bro. And it's like I think relationships are already hard enough with trauma and shit like that, making them harder. And then you got mental illness making it even harder because you have this other layer of like uncontrolled. It's like an uncontrollable variable. You can't, even with medication, for me at least, I still deal with the mania. I still get depressed. It's just more manageable. But it's
Yeah.
still, those things happen. They don't just erase because of the medication.
Yeah, for me, like with medication, I'm on Vraylar. I'm taking 1.5 milligrams. I've cut my dose down to once every other day,
Okay.
and it kind of removes that depressive feeling. Like, you know how it is when you're in a depressive episode and there's just that sense of like dread.
Yeah, dread
I
or
can't
like
do nothing.
emptiness. I just feel empty.
Yeah, like I can't do nothing. Like I just feel like down.
Right.
Um, it gets rid of that feeling of like just emptiness, which is so helpful. You can get through your day so much better when you're depressed. Like, because I still feel the depression, but it's just not as
It's not
terrible.
crippling.
Yeah, it doesn't ruin my fucking world.
Right.
And then I don't skyrocket into mania where I'm spending money willy nilly, which is fantastic.
Right.
I was spending money like stupid.
I understand that. No, yeah, I'll say basically same shit, bro, except maybe a little bit worse. Like for me, it's like mania is like so great, but it sucks. But it's so great because it's like normally I feel so shitty and stuff, just about everything, like people, friends, whatever. I think my friends don't like me. I think my friends don't want to be around me. I start feeling like I'm just like toxic sludge in people's life, and then I get manic and I feel like I'm the gift to the fucking world.
Bro, I felt like Superman. Like,
Dog, I felt like God put me on earth to be like, y'all welcome. That's how I be feeling. I'd be like, y'all welcome. A woman cannot tell me I'm ugly, bro, when I'm manic. A woman could be like, yo, you ugly as fuck. I'm like, to you,
to you.
to you, motherfucker. I'm fine to somebody. Like, it's so amazing, bro, how that mindset can have you be almost like perfectly inclined to do whatever the fuck you need to do, but also make you a little too good at it to the point where you suck at everything else.
I don't know. I've been geeked up lately. I've been being called handsome way too often. They got me.
Bro. And that's why, bro, I know, like, damn, have I been like, do I not be complimented a lot? Because people will compliment me. I'm like, damn, I really appreciate that shit. Or sometimes, bro, a woman will compliment me and I'll be like, is this the one?
Yeah,
I mean,
like
bro, like, I don't know if anyone, obviously, you just said you felt that shit too, but I'll be like, is this my future wife right now, bro?
I'm like,
Telling me?
you love me, don't you?
Bro, I'm like, oh my God, this bitch
Like
in love with me.
anybody, like any woman compliments me, call me cute. It don't matter. I'd be like, she wants dick. Like,
Bro, I'll be thinking, like, yeah, she wants me, and I think I'm going to give that up.
I might like no, like I get it 100%. Like if you say anything nice to me, you want me. When I'm manic, especially, oh, you want me like so bad.
That's how I be feeling, bro. And it's like, I hate that to an extent. It's like a loss of control because I feel like I'm too easy susceptible to like kindness when I'm manic. Like someone could be nice to me in manic, and I'd be like, I'll give you $100 right now, bro. Like that's how I be feeling. Like my brain would be like, it don't even think like you need a
Hit
hundred
me up when
bucks,
you manic, bro. I need 100. But
bro. Because I'd be like, damn, maybe I do need $100. My brain would be like, no, bro, it feels so good to give this person $100. It'd be so nice to you. Like I don't know where that's such a weird thing, bro. And it's like I know in relationships, it causes me to become either obsessive or I'm really mean to my partners or the person I'm romantic with. Like it's one or the other. Either
Mm.
I'm super upset, they do something and I reel it back and I'm like different. Like my brain would get so defensive. Like if I'm being really loving, they're like, "Oh, you're doing too much."
I think I rebound too into a place of like I just shut down, like I stopped communicating.
Yeah, like I start communicating, I'd be a little meaner, so, like just weird, like just like little like weird shit, or like I know when I break up with someone, or say if a relationship ends, I move on very quickly. At least physically, like mentally, I'm probably still in that relationship, but physically, it's like you will see me with someone else. I do that very like scarily quickly, like
Within
I
a week,
less. I
days.
didn't moved on. I didn't moved on from like a relationship that day, damn near, bro.
Oh,
Because my brain can't handle sitting in that because it feels so bad. And it's like when you tell that to a woman, right? They're like, "Oh, you're just a hoe." But it really is. I just feel so incredibly bad about losing this person I love so much. I'm trying to just fill it in with something else quickly, bro.
yeah, you
I'm
need
trying
a
to
partner
quickly,
basically.
yeah, like I'm trying to quickly move the fuck on, bro, from that feeling, so I don't even think about it. It's not because I didn't love this person. I'm doing this because I love. If I didn't talk to no one else, posted like I didn't even try it or think about it, I couldn't have felt that deeply about it. If
Yeah,
I'm too mature about something, I couldn't have felt that deeply about it. Or I've grown as a person. It's one or the other. Like I'll say later in life, if I start doing shit like that, I've grown as a person. But I know if I'm like whatever, I'm cool. Like I could just sit like this. It wasn't that deep to me. I have to feel that uncomfortableness. Like damn, I'm sitting like fuck, I want that. Like I'm thinking about what the person's doing, how they're moving on, who they're with. Like I know that's when a person was really like they got me, like they hit me somewhere in
yeah.
my heart. If not for that, and that probably comes into play with like me thinking like relationships have to be so intense and like heavy and shit like that. But it's like I enjoy the soft, chill things in relationships too. It's just when someone says they love me, I like seeing it, like expressing. Like, that's probably why I'm so attached to like sex. Because sex is like aggressive. You know what I mean? Like you can't be like passive and cute
You
about
need
fucking.
somebody that gives you experiences, bro. Like somebody that takes you out on dates. Like a girl that just like plans shit, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. That's what you need, not somebody that's whooping your ass.
No, but look, bro. A lot of times when women put hands on me, I will say this: I had it coming, and I'm not saying that as like a hold on. Before y'all be like, oh, Stockholm syndrome or some shit like that. It's not like that. I really can be a piece of shit human being. So a lot of times where a woman has been like, I'm about to put my hands on this nigga, it's really coming from a place of I didn't brought them out their character. Now, do I agree a woman should put their hands on a dude for like pissing them off or whatever? No, because then that'd mean I could slap a woman if they got me mad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in a situation where a woman has hit me, I don't fault them in the same way as like Bobby hitting his girlfriend because the chicken was cold. It's more like if Bobby was like fucking your homegirl and you found out about it
Oh,
type shit. I'm not saying I've done
he
exactly
needed
that.
his ass beat.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So I don't want no pity. Don't be like, oh, poor Devontae. I'm a grown ass man. I had it coming. All right. That's me being real about it. That's me being 100. I fully had it coming. I don't think the person's a bad person, like at all. I think all my exes have been good people. Even anyone's I've been like romantic with, except one. Fuck Libras. Fuck you talking about. Fuck a Libra. But every other woman has been cool, all things considered, bro. And yeah, bro, I just feel like when I get to a point of love where I could be content with being by myself and then also have open like space for a person to be there and be like loving to them in a way where I didn't experience love myself, then I feel like I'd be such a cool person, bro.
So you dropped you dropped zodiacs there a second. Do
Yeah.
you believe in the
I don't
zodiac?
fully believe in zodiacs. I just don't like Libras now. I'm just like a fucking animal that's been traumatized, bro. I don't like Libras. I haven't had a good experience with one, so I'm not gonna say anything good about them.
What's the best zodiac you've been with?
Damn, that's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. Probably like if I was thinking like the most healthiest one in terms of like the flow and everything like that, probably a Cancer. And I think it's just because they're like calmer than me, so it's like a balance, it's a contrast. But I would say like passionately, like the heaviness, like intensity, a Aries. So it's like it's interesting how that works out. And then like I would say like Scorpios are cool, but on a I would say like a sexual compatibility. But like intensity and passion and shit like that, I like Aries. I like how that flows, and I also like Cancers. I like how they flow. I haven't experienced many other signs to that extent that I have for like a Cancer, Aries, and a Scorpio. Though those are the three signs where I've been with the longest to
I'm
make a
trying to
judgment
think.
off of.
This is what sign is or what is a Gemini? Are they an air sign?
I don't know for real.
See, I was scared of Geminis, but then they turned out to be like very passionate,
I
intense.
love passionate. I love passionate women, bro. Passionate women, assertive women, and I also like soft women too. It's not that I dislike a soft woman. I just don't like women that are like I could walk over them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because one, I know I could be very like not controlling, but overpowering sometimes with how I feel about something and the intensity that I'm feeling about it. It could sometimes overpower someone who maybe isn't as intense as me
yeah.
in the moment. You know what I mean? So I like someone that could kind of match that or even overpower that to kind of set me back straight, ground me a bit. I like that for me. I don't. You probably function differently, but
I
that's
think
how I
I'm just a
like.
chill guy. So
You saying I don't like being stressed the fuck out?
yeah, no, you stress me out. I'm going home. And if you live with me, you gotta go.
You got.
I'm so sorry. It's been fun. Goodbye, beloved.
Oh my god, how many minutes we have? We have 30 minutes. Okay,
I
let's
think
chop this up. Let's summarize it. Right.
in summary, we got problems that we working out. And relationships can be hard. They can be easy. Um, it's a lot of it is just communication. It's more than sex. Clapping cheeks does not make you in a healthy relationship. I'm gonna be real with you.
And
If
it
you
don't make you a man, bro.
that shit does not make you a man. If you're not getting any buns right now, bro,
You still a man, bro.
you still a man. If you like involuntarily celibate, just don't be a weirdo.
Honestly, bro. Oh my god. Last thing, bro. People be overcomplicated talking to women and all that shit. Women don't like mean douchebag dudes. They just don't like boring niggas. Y'all be boring. Y'all are
Y'all don't
boring.
do shit.
Y'all
You
don't
in
have
your
no.
room all day. You don't do shit.
You don't have no substance. You don't have no oomph, no excitement,
When was the
bro.
last time you read a book, fuck nigga?
A book. When you ever got a pedicure or something? What do you do? What do you do outside of like the very niche, boring shit you do that no woman's gonna want to just sit? Like a
You
woman
asked
who
why you not getting touched and you playing Warhammer 40K. Like, come
Warhammer
on.
40K 24 fucking 7. You haven't washed your ass. You don't work out. You don't do anything. You don't even like go outside and
You
get vitamin D.
322 pounds. Like, come on, big fella.
And you look chopped. You're not doing nothing to work on yourself.
You
Like,
waiting on the pog of your dreams and you gonna end up with big chungus, all right?
you know, like, if anything, I blame niggas for the way women be going after dudes, bro, because we don't set the bar too high. The bar is very low. The only way they can find interesting dudes is by dating dickheads most of the time, bro. Because the good guys, quote unquote, a lot of the dudes who call themselves good guys are good guys.
Y'all need to go watch rom-coms. Like
Something,
some
a rom
old
com or just fucking experience life more, bro. Like it be these niggas in their rooms all day thinking that women only like douchebags, and that's not true. Women get with ugly dudes all the time because they have personality.
yeah,
They
if
have
you thought this
fucking
was red pill content, fuck you.
fuck you talking about, nigga. We support women. Fuck you mean. I'm team women's bodies all the time. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, we pro choice.
Pro choice. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE. What
Yeah.
else? What else? Throw some.
We Antifa, yeah.
We all that. We
We
all
not
that.
big fans of the government like that. Uh yeah, that's about it. Like,
You feel
listen,
me? We love the people, bro. We love women. We support the vaginas, bro. Fuck these fuck niggas out here. We trying not to be fuck niggas. I've had my fuck nigga moments, but I want to be a not fuck
I've
nigga.
had mine and I want to be great.
You feel me? So peace and love out there. It's my nigga Boomy and it's D Boss here, and we out. See
Yeah.
ya.